Hi Aries, welcome to your March 2021 Astrology and Tarot update. This is TESA. Oh my god, I am like, I'm like fuming today. I'm so pissed. I got kicked off of Facebook for 24 hours. I mean, I don't really give a fuck about Facebook, but you know, like... I had to say some shit, and I said it, and they were like, oh, this goes against our community standards. And I'm like, so let me get this straight. Our president can bomb another country, and I can't say some shit about it? Like, if you're gonna talk about community standards, I don't know, it's like, anytime I get on camera, I can't help but just like smile and laugh at my own anger and my own extremism, because like I'm communicating like to you guys directly, like there's human beings on the other side of this camera watching me. But it's just like, I don't know, it's like once, you know, I don't know, man, like I can't help but just like laugh because it's fucking ridiculous, and it just pisses me off. Like, it's just ridiculous. Like, do you ever have that feeling where like your emotions, I don't know, your emotions feel like you have to be in the moment of feeling something for it to be expressed as its authentic self. Listen, I'm reading this, I don't know if you guys know who Hegel is. He's a German philosopher, but I used to study philosophy, and I came across this meme on Facebook, and I was just like dying over this meme because it was amazing. And ever since I came across the meme, I pulled out my old philosophy book on Hegel because I just like loved the shit that he had to say about the soul and the self, and it's very much related to spirituality, but not like in this like in the Western way that we are portraying spirituality. Like, the West is portraying spirituality in a very unauthentic, unrealistic kind of way. Like, and it's just not, it's not right. But, like, I can go on a whole rant about it, and I actually plan on it. So if you are interested in just listening to me rant about my opinions on spirituality and politics and the government and philosophy, and like, if you just want to hear me literally like kind of like rant and talk about me and like who I am and my identity, and also just like what I think, I'm going to be doing a new video soon for my series Get to Know Me Through Astrology, and it's going to be on my first house. So I have a series called Get to Know Me Through Astrology. I did my 10th, 11th, and 12th house, and I'm breaking it down into houses. The next one is the first house. The first house is actually ruled by you guys, Aries. Like, the natural ruler of the first house is Aries. It's all about you. It's all about the self. It's all about your identity and how you identify yourself, and like what you think and what you believe and what are you driven by. What do you believe in? What are you driven by? What makes you angry? What makes you sad? You know, like all of that type of stuff. So I'm doing that on my first house, and it only makes sense that I'll probably be talking a lot because I have Mercury in my first house. So yeah, anyway, I don't know. I just feel bad kind of like taking up your astrology and tarot update with all my rantings and stuff. I just kind of had to get a little bit off my chest because I just always have to stop myself. I feel like I always have to stop myself from saying what I really think, because it never seems, I feel like it needs to be placed within the appropriate context. Like, I feel like what I really feel and what I really think about things needs to be, like, said and expressed in a way that is, I don't know, like, authentic, in a way that is, like, true, like, from my heart. And I know that if I just start talking about what's in my heart, it's going to take up the whole video, and I'm just going to end up really, really angry. And I'm going to end up, like, cursing and just, like, yeah. What's up, Aries? Listen, I feel like if anyone is going to understand that, like, explosive anger, it's going to be you guys, right? Right? Like, my fellow fire sign, I'm a Sagittarius. Like, you know, I've had Aries friends in my life, and, like, y'all can be really, really snappy, and, you know, you're not afraid to just say what you feel if you feel like you're being treated unjustly, or, like, you just say what you feel. And I totally value that. I really do. So anyway, yeah. So if you want to watch that, I'm not going to get on YouTube and just, like, I'm not here to be all like, oh my God, everything is, like, happiness and butterflies and everything is so amazing. No, it's really not. It's really not. March 2021 astrology and tarot update. Aries rising. If you are an Aries sun or moon, you can still hang around and watch. There could be some information for you here. Otherwise, check in with the mid-month readings, because those are just oracle and tarot for sun, moon, rising. This is based off of the astrology of Aries ascendant. So I'm going to go through the energies that are currently in effect in our solar system and how they are playing out in the different areas of your life. And then we're going to pull cards and see what else you need to be aware of through the cards, through the information of the cards. Okay. Bigger energies taking place. Pisces and Aquarius. Currently we have Sun in Pisces, Venus in Pisces, and Neptune in Pisces. And this is transiting your 12th house, which is the natural ruler of Pisces. The 12th house is going to be spirituality, isolation, you know, really spending time with yourself, really reflecting, really kind of getting lost in your own, like, dream world, getting lost in your feelings, connecting with your deeper truth, connecting with your deeper visions and things like that. So actually, like, the introduction to this video could be very much tuned in and channeled in with you guys as well, because I feel like you guys are probably in that place a lot where you're just, like, you know, you're a little bit more isolated in terms of, like, your inner world and your emotions and how you really feel about shit that's going on. I mean, Pisces wraps up the end of the zodiac cycle. Pisces is the very last sign in the zodiac, and then Aries is the very first sign. So you guys are starting off the new cycle next month. Springtime, you know, trailblazing that new beginning, that new vision, that new creative, passionate, spiritual idea that you have, like, you know, starting that new cycle, you know, lighting the match, lighting the flame, and, like, throwing it in front of you and letting it light the way forward, okay? Super awesome. So this is going to be like, so this Pisces energy that's going on right now, it's really going to close out the cycle. Everything that has happened, just think about everything that has happened from last year, from last Aries season, and just, like, close up that cycle. Get in your feels, just, like, do it, just, like, sink into it, see how you really feel about shit, really dig deep, look at how you feel about things, find your passion. We have Venus in this 12th house. What is your passion? What do you believe in? What do you see truth in? What do you see beauty in? And fucking, like, take that and, like, feel it and go with it and like let it blaze you into the future, okay? I'm not even fucking kidding. And then we have the Aquarius energy right now. Also, we have Mercury in Aquarius, Jupiter in Aquarius, Saturn in Aquarius, and this is in the 11th house. Dreams, wishes. The 11th house is about social media, networking. Social media, networking, technology, justice, humanitarian efforts, acquaintances, things like that. Yeah, just fucking start reaching out to people, you know, talk about the bigger picture, like what the hell is going on here, what needs to change, you know, it's all about reform, rebellion, change, like, get on that shit, like get on it, say how you feel, start pushing that the new system, start pushing a new way of existing in the world, because all this we got going on, it's just not happening. And I feel like a lot of you will probably feel me on this, but okay. And then we have Mars and Uranus in the second house, still in Taurus, transiting your second house of possessions, values, long-term stability and security. Lots of changes happening here. Lots of really unpredictable, like things are just really unpredictable. And it's like, you know, so there is a slower, steady moving energy. I do kind of feel that vibe of like a slower move. Like I feel like you're trying to be a little bit more like careful, a little bit more meticulous and more conscious of like how you go about executing certain tasks. How you go about executing like your will to go out and make money, to be successful, to create long-term stability, especially because there is a lot of unpredictable energy. But this like 11th and 12th house energy, I feel is really pushing you kind of more. And Mars is about to move into Gemini, and that's very masculine energy. That is very like, just go do it kind of energy. So I feel like that could start to change in March. Pluto is still in Capricorn. That's also a bigger generational energy taking place. It's in your 10th house of work, career. So it's kind of the same thing. Like lots of changes happening within the realm of your career, your work life. Bigger changes are taking place right now in this country, in the world as well. So you could definitely see those changes taking place within your life as well. Okay. We have a full moon in Virgo, okay, and this is in your 6th house of everyday routines. So you're really starting to see the details about things. You're starting to really analyze, and things are really shining and coming to the light as far as like information in regards to your day-to-day and how it's affecting your day-to-day activities, how it's affecting your health, how it's affecting your work environment. March 3rd. Mars is moving into Gemini, okay? March 3rd, so very, very soon. And this is in your 3rd house of communication, like close friendships, the more of that tight-knit community type of thing, short distance travel, sibling relationships. So just the need to communicate, and just like the need to communicate with other people. The need to communicate with friends, with siblings, whatever it is that you need to achieve for yourself for long-term stability. March 13th, new moon in Pisces. Beginning of the middle of March is going to be all about setting those new intentions for the future in regards to whatever this vision is, whatever this dream, whatever this vision is that is wrapping up the cycle, that is tying everything together and making you realize how you truly feel about something. It's going to be the perfect time to really like manifest and set that emotional like need for like some, you know, for that dream or for that vision into the future. March 15th, Mercury is moving into Pisces. Lots of Pisces energy on March 15th with Mercury moving in here, like communication. Tuning in also with Mercury being in your 12th house in Pisces, it's also going to be about like tuning into your surroundings, not necessarily, and like reading between the lines, okay? Being able to read between the lines and being able to really decipher the shit that people are saying and what they're not saying, and to be real and to really understand like what people are hiding and like what people are really wanting to say that they're not actually saying. You know what I'm saying? So I kind of feel that happening for you, Aries. March 20th, the sun is moving into your sign of Aries in your first house. So it's going to be about you. It's all going to be about you. And you just like putting yourself forward, putting yourself out there, shining your light as who you are, as who you identify as. March 21st, Venus is moving into Aries. This is also going to be very much about self-love with Venus. Like just love that side of yourself that is like, this is who you are. This is who you're going to be. This is your identity. Love that person. And it'll like just help you blaze forward in a way where you just like don't really care what other people think. Full moon in Libra on March 28th. So we're wrapping up the month with the end of March with a full moon in Libra. And this is in your 7th house of relationships. So towards the end of the month, you could start to see why it could be more beneficial and necessary for you to create balance in your interpersonal relationships, like whether it's like a partnership that you're involved in, like a sexual relationship or like a romantic relationship or some kind of like legal relationship, you know, like a partnership between you and another individual. Okay, so that's the astrology that we got going on. Let's see what cards come up. My internet is being really fucking retarded, and my TV is not working. I mean, it's okay. I've been reading all morning, but I'm trying to get this music channel because I like having some music in the background. It's nice. Especially 90s music. I'm a 90s chick through and through. Through and through. Intention, yeah. I kind of see this as that full moon, or that, not the full moon, new moon. The new moon in Pisces in the middle of the month about setting intentions. And it is like, you could have some epiphanies, you could have some like really, really strong images and psychic realizations and like dreams and like just spiritual insight and things just kind of coming to you, but just like setting those new intentions around that new moon in Pisces in the middle of March for your visions for the future, for your dreams, for your visions for the future. Trust. Trust that the universe, trust that things are going to happen for you. Trust that like you as an individual, you being who you are, trust in yourself. Trust in the power that you have within yourself as an individual to put things forward, okay? Shadow self. Yeah, don't hide. Like, bring that shadow out. Like, get to know your shadow. Get to know your shadow. Like, I don't know, sometimes I see these tarot readers on YouTube and they're like, you know, and they think that shadow work is about like ignoring your shadow, or it's about, I don't know, like not understanding. They think that the shadow is about like working through it, but the shadow is also about like, in order to work through your shadow, you have to express it. Like that is working through your shadow. Working through your shadow is the ability to communicate your shadow. It's the ability to like say what you're feeling no matter what it is, you know. It doesn't have to be always happy. It doesn't, like, saying what you feel doesn't mean to always be happy and to always be this or that. Like, like, your shadow self is also the side of you that is angry, the side of you that's sad, the side of you that is just like, that wants better. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Okay, so it looks like that's going to be really important. March, I feel, is going to be a really important month for you, Aries, because we're wrapping up the end of the cycle and we're beginning the new cycle with you guys. So it's really going to bring things to a close. I feel like it's going to be really cleansing, okay? Because that period right between Pisces and Aries, It's called like the rebirth period, okay? Like the cusp right between Pisces and Aries. It's the cusp of rebirth. It's about rising up from the ashes of all the fucking bullshit that you've had to go through and rising up like a phoenix and spreading your wings and being on fire and just like just going and just doing whatever it is you got to do. 5 of Wands, Saturn in Leo. Whew. Are you going to start a fight? See, I'm laughing because, like, look, all energy is created equal. All energy is created equal. Like, okay, so we got to fight. We got to fight. Damn, what's the big deal? If you got to fight somebody, you got to fight somebody. Okay. 5 of Wands. We have Saturn in Leo. You got Saturn in your 11th house. You got Leo in your 5th house. Oh, okay. So this could be about using creativity. Okay, this could definitely be about using your creativity and using your like creative mind to fight a certain kind of like change that's going on, or a certain system that's going on, with it being in the 11th house, 5th house, 11th house. Okay, so like fighting, or like yeah, like fighting through a certain channel of expression. You know what I'm saying? Like using words, like not actually going out and physically fighting somebody, but like using art, you know, to speak your truth, like to fight society, because with Saturn in the 11th house also represents kind of like society. 7 of Cups is Venus in Scorpio. Okay, you have Venus in your 12th house and you have Scorpio in your 8th house. Ooh, so the 8th house is all about other people's money, sex, death, rebirth, transformation, the unconscious, the occult, all the darker taboo things. Okay, so like finding it within, like going to the deepest parts of you and pulling up the beauty within it and bringing it up into the surface, okay? And allowing it to transform you, allowing it to transform if you are in an intimate relationship with somebody else, or if you are dealing with somebody else's money, if you're borrowing money, or if like there are some shared resources going on here. Like really dig deep and understand what it is you really want. Ace of Wands, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries energy, fire energy, a new beginning and a creative endeavor. Okay, yeah. So you're just gonna like blazing a new path forward. That's what that is. That is that passionate, creative, spiritual, just like, you know, setting a new beginning, whatever this creative project is, whatever this expression is, whatever it is that's in your soul that wants to like start this new way forward. 10 of Cups, oh my God, eternal bliss, happiness, joy. Like that's what you want. That's what you want. You want to be happy. You want to be happy. You want to create a life for yourself where you can enjoy your life and be happy and not have to worry about crap and not have to worry about like this or that. Like you want to enjoy time spent with your family. You want to enjoy time spent with your friends. You want to celebrate. You want to have a party. You want to have a wedding. You want to, you know, whatever it may be. 10 of Cups is like the ultimate bliss. Okay, and that's Mars in Pisces. You got Mars in the 2nd house, and Pisces in the 12th house. Yeah, so creating that long, like needing to do what you need to do in your day-to-day, needing to find the value within yourself to create that long-term stability so you can reach this like spiritual happiness, so you could be happy, and so you can have the people in your circle that are worth your presence. You know what I'm saying? So you could have the people around you that are like there, you know? Yeah. That's it. Hermit. This is Virgo energy. You got Virgo in your 6th house. Okay. So, definitely a need to look at some details here. I need to like dive deep into some kind of education. Maybe you're learning a new skill. Maybe if you are like learning something new at work or something, if there's some kind of project that you're working on at home. Okay, there's just like a need to look closer at the details of your everyday routines, your health, your wellness. Ace of Cups, another ace here. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, a new beginning in matters of love, a new emotional beginning. I kind of see this as like a new beginning in matters of love, okay? Spiritual, emotional beginning, yeah, okay. And then we have the Emperor. This is your card, Aries. The divine masculine, the king of the universe, the almighty God, the almighty powerful, one of the most powerful cards in the deck. Sitting up on your throne, not taking bullshit from anybody, knowing the love that you have to give, knowing what you have to give, knowing what you believe in, knowing what's worth fighting for. Because the Emperor is also the god of war, okay? Three of Swords. Saturn in Libra. What is this heartbreak? Something is paining you. What is paining you? This is the 11th house, Libra 7th house. Okay. It could be connected to a relationship. Okay. It could be like maybe like someone that you really like has a different opinion than you and it's like hurting you. Or like someone that is in your community in like the bigger, like something that's going on in the bigger community, in the bigger social networking community, social media community, could really be like bothering you and like hurting you. Like your heart is just like, I can't take this anymore. Knight of Wands, Sagittarius energy, fire on fire. 9th house. Yeah. Just the need to take action, the need to transmute this energy and to like express, to go into higher states of awareness, to go into like I see this energy is like, how do I explain this? Sorry for the long pause. This energy is very much like rising above. Okay. Sorry, I really like how my curls came out today. It's like rising above what's happening, what's bothering you. Not ignoring what's bothering you, not ignoring it, but rising above in a way that can allow you to charge forward with your vision and like take risks, like take a risk, be adventurous, take risks with like your because this Sagittarius energy is in your 9th house, and the 9th house is about like, it's about long distance travel as well, but it's also about philosophy. It's about higher learning. And it's also about like the 3rd house is about being a student. The 9th house is about teaching. So like teaching others whatever you believe or whatever your philosophy might be, and just kind of like taking a risk, expressing it. You know what I'm saying? Aries, this is your March 2021 astrology and tarot update. So I really hope this reading helped. I did finally finish my website. You could check that out below. You can also follow me on Instagram. I'll let you know when I start doing private and personal birth chart readings and tarot readings. And I can send out like a report for you guys if you're interested in that. And that is about it. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.